Russell Wilson, seeing as we just mentioned the Denver Broncos, is he going to be a starter somewhere in the NFL next year, or do you think he's going to have to take a backup job, maybe compete with a younger quarterback? What do you see when you look into your crystal ball in the future of Russell Wilson right now, based on everything you know of what's going on in Denver and what you saw of him this season?
All of those things you just mentioned are in play, but it's all based on where Russell ends up. We know the Broncos have not released him yet. Why they haven't ripped off the Band-Aid, I have no idea. But, I mean, you look at, what Chicago is right now in drafting a quarterback in Caleb Williams and moving on from Justin Fields. But the teams that you have out there, the Steelers, the Falcons, and the Patriots, both of those teams, all three of those teams, could use a starting quarterback. And even if Russ came in as a veteran guy on a minimum deal, I still think he has some value. He can mentor a young quarterback and help them really understand what it means to be a pro. So many things on the table. That's
Nick,
why
I still think he can play, though. I think he's a viable star. I think you could still win with him in the right circumstance. Let's put it this way. If Russell Wilson was the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, are they not a Super Bowl contender?
Well, yeah, but at this point, they already have Brock Purdy.
I get that, but I'm saying he's good, and he's not going to tear you down. You can win a Super Bowl, I still think, with Russell Wilson in the right situation.
Well, yeah, you can, but this is the basic principle when it comes to Russell as a veteran or any quarterback, even as a rookie. It is essential things that need to be in place in order for any quarterback to be successful. First and foremost, you need to have an offensive coordinator that's willing and able to put things together for you. And they're not really stuck to, hey, this is my system and I want you to run my system. No, that's not how this works. Most coaches who have that frame of mind typically fail. So Russ would have to go to a team, and I gave you three, the Patriots, the Falcons, the Steelers, where they are committed to saying, you know what, let's look at the pieces we have. We want to set our quarterback to be up to be successful. But then here are the other factors. You have to go to a team that has a decent defense. You have to go to a team that's willing to stay committed to the run game. And you have to go to a team that has an offensive line that can run block for you and pass block for you. So there's a lot of things I just gave you right there. But when you look at the Atlanta Falcons, for me, that would be the perfect spot for Russ because Sierra's wife is from there. They got Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson.
That's the first thing you're going to mention, that Sierra's from Atlanta. How would you say Atlanta is the best spot for him? Are you going to mention that Sierra's family is from? Come on, man.
You know why? Because a happy wife, happy life. So if his wife is happy, then he is happy too as well. And it makes your job easier as a football player. Now, that's not saying that Arthur Smith and the Steelers wouldn't be a great landing spot for him because they have Najee Harris and they have some weapons, but they still need to go out and get better with the Steelers. But you would get Russell Wilson on a minimum deal, and that's kind of the best thing because the Broncos going to owe him $40 million regardless. If he goes to another team, maybe they negotiate something where maybe the Broncos pay half of it and the other team pays a minimum of it. But you can get Russell at a discount price, right? You can get Russell at like $8 million and you get him 2 years. That's $16 million over 2 years with some incentives involved. But I'm with you. I mean, a lot of local people here from the media standpoint, they are down on Russell. They drank that Kool-Aid, but not me because I watch the games and I know what the hell I'm watching. Russell still has value, but it comes down to, JP, is that will your offensive coordinator be so stubborn that they want to stick to their system in order opposed to saying, hey, here's a system that fits you, and we're going to do everything to set you up. That's the smart play. No one gives a damn about what you know as an offensive coordinator if the guys on the field are not having success and they can't run it.
I only got about 90 seconds here. I make you Ryan Poles, your general manager of the Chicago Bears. You're in the catbird seat. All the pressure in the world, most important pick probably of your career in terms of what you do with Justin Fields and this pick that you got at the top of the draft. What are you doing?
I'm staying with Justin Fields because if you are any GM worth your salt, your job is to put talent around your quarterback and build. And right now, I mean, for Ryan Poles, here's what he's thinking. Well, I'm going to have to give Justin Fields a contract, and maybe I'm not really sure on that, but if I go and get Caleb Williams, I reset the quarterback market for myself, and I buy myself some times. So if you're Matt Eberflus, if you're Ryan Poles, what do you think of your quarterback? What do you think if you added a Marvin Harrison Jr. opposite DJ Moore? That now takes your offense to a whole different level. I mean, it's not about just buying time. You got to win some freaking games.
Yeah, they certainly do. And this decision from Ryan Poles is, like I said, I think it's potentially a career maker, one way or the other. Hey, what are you expecting? You know, with some of these running backs out there, Saquon Barkley, Tony Pollard, Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, a lot of great running backs out there. Do you expect the Broncos to get involved in the running back market at all?
Man, first of all, they have to even out their budget even to go after one of those guys. I know last year when Sean Payton didn't have a head coaching job, he sat on one of those shows with Josh Jacobs and just talked about how great he was. So yeah. Jacobs was free. Could the Broncos try to make some moves to get Jacobs? If they did, I would love it.
Yeah, I would too. Nick Ferguson, KOA Radio in Denver, former NFL safety. Listen, my friend, always good to catch up with you. Be well. Let's do it again soon.
See you soon.
We're coming back. Something to consider is next.